So it's not listed in DUR. Juniperous chinensis, Paul's Gold, and it's just this planting right here. And the reason I'm introducing you to this plant is it's fairly popular in Ontario, and it's locally introduced. So Vandercroft Nurseries, Paul Vandercroft, is a plant propagator in Strathroy. I mean, Jack has known him most of his life. I've known him the 20 odd years that I've been here. And Paul has several introductions of plants, and generally they're found as sports. So they're genetic freaks. He doesn't breed. And this is a juniper that he came across, a sharp eye in the nursery, growing in a nursery rose, and found, and I'm not sure the parentage of this cultivar. I have to kind of refresh myself or maybe interrogate Paul. Paul used to teach at Lambton College. I tried to get him here to teach, but they paid him too well over there, and he part-time, and he wouldn't come here. But now they don't run that program, and now he's too old. He doesn't want to teach anymore. Because you think I'm intolerant? You get Paul, and I took a bus trip out there a couple of years ago. Yeah, to Paul Vandercroft Nursery, and we pull in, and it's a nice, beautiful day in the spring. And we pull up to his little nursery, and there's loud classical music belching out from the greenhouse. And so we all get off the bus, and I said, okay, everybody just wait here, or wait outside the greenhouses. And there's Paul watering with a water wand, with his back to us, conducting an orchestra as we walk. And no shame, there's 50 students there standing behind watching him. But anyhow, then he took us on a tour, and with Paul, I can sit back on a tour because you daren't misbehave. You daren't not take notes or talk while he's talking, because he'll be all over you. Very, very passionate guy. So anyhow, he has a keen eye for plants. He's introducing a variegated blue hibiscus right now, but this is one of his older introductions, and he found this as a sport in the nursery. Recognized it as a very good juniper. Why? Well, it's fairly low growing, but vigorous enough, and nice gold color, and there weren't any cultivars out at the time to compare to that. If we looked at Fitzariana aurea that we've seen already, big juniper, right? If we look at some of the other gold junipers, and there's one out the front, which will be the opposite end of the spectrum, very, very weak and slow growing. So he hit upon this medium height, gold colored juniper that maintains its color throughout the year, and has got a very good introduction. So it's quite common in Ontario. It hasn't quite made the international market yet, in the fact that DUR doesn't seem to quite recognize it or give it the recognition that it does, but that's because DUR doesn't get up here enough, right? But nonetheless, chinensis parentage, so a good, sturdy, reliable, disease-free cultivar. Yeah. Okay, let's go up the little